What's up guys? Welcome to Musty Yeti's Tactical HQ. Well, today we're going to be installing Strike Industries UDC or Ultimate Dust Cover. I'll be doing a full review on these later, but for right now let's do a quick overview of these things. Like I said, these are from Strike Industries. They're made of a polymer, so they're super lightweight. They are customizable. Like I said, they're plastic, so if you want to stipple them, etch them, whatever you guys want to do, you definitely could do that. Strike Industries does offer these with a couple of patterns already. You can see there's an American flag here. They have a plain one, and they also have one that has some sort of textured pattern to it. I think they're coming out with more in the future. Like I said, you could easily customize these yourself. But the biggest thing about these things is they're almost like a QD dust cover. They can be easily installed and easily removed without any headache like with the factory dust cover. So that's about all I can say for that right now. Also on the back they have some lettering here, warning, may contain lead, and they also have this raised edge. Now that raised edge should mate with the receiver a little bit better than the factory dust cover to really help prevent dust and grime and dirt and stuff from getting in your bolt carrier group, your upper receiver. So that's pretty much all I can cover about the UDC right now. Let's just go ahead and zoom in here and we'll start removing the factory dust cover. Alright guys, so what we're looking at here is obviously the factory dust cover. You need to remove this bar here to get your dust cover off. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is just a small little C-clamp right there that you need to get off. Now, I hit up YouTube just like most people do when they're doing work like this, because I've never done this before. And it seems like there's two ways to do this. You can either rotate this C-clamp so the opening of it is facing down toward the receiver and try to pinch it and pull it out. Or I've seen some people rotate that opening so it faces towards you, and they take a pair of pliers and push that opening toward the receiver and popping it off. So I'm going to attempt to do this on camera here. Like I said, never done this before, so this might be something I do off camera. But just as a heads up, it seems to be pretty common that you put some electrical tape underneath this bar on both sides, and also on the back of the receiver where your forward assist is, because if you pull this bar out with pliers, it will scrape your upper receiver. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Let's see if we can even get this tape in here. This might be a little more difficult than what I saw online. Alright. So that should take care of the receiver, so we're protected there. I'm going to go ahead and just put some quickly on the back and protect the forward assist area for this bar when we remove it. So give me 2 seconds. Alright guys, so we got the taping all done and we're not messing around here. As you can see, I went ahead and pretty much completely covered the rear end of the receiver to protect it from that bar being pulled out. So what we're going to do here is try first. I don't even think my pliers will fit in between here. Nope, they won't. So I'm going to try to rotate this thing to face toward me and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, let's see what happens here. I'm going to try doing the whole pushing down technique and see if that works. Oh, I think that did it. For the most part anyway. Yep, it did. Okay, cool. So it's pretty easy as you saw there. Now see, oh. Alright, so it just fell right there. I hope you can see that. So you should be pretty much good to go to pull this bar on through. Now guys, if you're looking just to change out your dust cover here, this is where you want to make sure you capture the spring. You don't want it to fly out, break, bend, whatever. So let me do something real quick. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I went and zoomed out so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm not too concerned with saving any of this. I was actually going to take a Dremel and just cut the bar in half just to make it for an easier install, but then I was told that you could completely remove this bar with your barrel nut installed. I was under the assumption that you couldn't get this thing the whole way out, that you can only get it enough just to replace the dust plate, but I was told you can. So I guess I'll try to save the spring, but again, I'm not really too concerned about it. Let's see what happens here. So there's that spring you'd want to save. And at this point, I think you'd probably be okay to Nope, not quite yet. Okay. Let's see now. So yeah, now at that point, if you guys wanted to change out your dust cover over something else, you definitely could. But I'm just going to keep on pulling this sucker, and there we go. Fully removed the bar that holds the dust cover on. So now to install the Strike Industries UDC, I'm going to call it a QD dust cover. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape because we don't need that on there anymore. Alright guys, so here is the Strike Industries UDC, and this is a pretty ingenious design. So the back here, this end, we have a solid piece of plastic that's going to sit in the hole of your receiver. And on the back here you can see there's a little detent in there, and what they have is a spring-loaded bar. So it's going to be just as simple as taking your spring here, rotating down to where you need it to install it, push the polymer pin in this side, press your detent in on that side, pop it in, and you're good to go. So you just want to make sure on this part here that you take this part of the spring and wrap it all the way around, pretty much 360 to this side of the dust cover, so it sits on your receiver and gives you some tension. So alrighty, so here we go. That's it. That's all she wrote. Let's zoom back out here. So let's see how this thing cycles and pops open and everything. Well guys, so I'm going to be completely honest with you here. It actually looks like it fits much smoother at the top here. It actually looks like it was made for this receiver as opposed to these standard things. They just look kind of crappy. This is a really good look if you ask me. So that's the quick install of how to pop on this Strike Industries UDC QD dust cover. Alright guys, so I forgot to mention a couple of things. Like I said before, this is made of polymer. So if you had some fitment issues, you could easily modify this thing. For me, it was rubbing my ejection port there just ever so slightly. So it was a simple fix. I took my pocket knife and I just shaved down the edge of the UDC here, and now it fits perfect. So you can't really do that with your standard factory dust cover. That's what's really nice about this is if you want a perfect fit, you can play with this thing a little bit to get a better fit with your receiver. On top of that, I did forget to show you guys how to take this off of your rifle. It is literally just as easy as installing it. You just got to do the step backwards. You just got to take I'm using the pin that we just removed, stick it in here to detent, press in that detent, and pop it out. It's literally that easy, so if you ever want to take it off for major maintenance or something, you could do that. Alright, the third thing, and most important, is I'm actually going to be giving away one of Strike Industries' Ultimate Dust Cover, this one to be exact, with the American flag. I hope everyone's okay with that. So if you guys want this, when I do the final review with all of the parts, I'm going to be giving this away to one of you guys. I'm also going to be giving away a couple of their patches and stickers and stuff. So if you guys want a chance to win something, stay tuned for the final review at the end, and we'll pick a few winners. And actually, I'll let the first 3 or 4 winners just pick what they want. So if you really don't want this, but you want a patch or a sticker, then you can pick that. But if you want this, you can have this. So there's going to be a chance for you guys to definitely win stuff in the future, so please stay tuned. I'll leave a link to their website down below. Please go check it out. If you guys found this video informative, please feel free to hit the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And as usual guys, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.